All right, just what the internet ordered. Another Ollie tutorial. Let's get into it.
Skateboard, cool guy zone.
You got a dang trumpet in this place? What is trumpet?
If I can remember my dingus password.
Oh, I'm riding a horse. I ride a skateboard. I'm gonna teach you all the tricks that I know, and I know all of them.
So there's about 1 trillion of these on the internet, and they're all fairly similar. I'm not gonna say that mine's gonna be any different than anybody else's, except I do have one tip I am gonna suggest at the end. There's sort of 6 phases to an Ollie, but there's one sort of thing you can practice that I've never seen anyone else sort of mention. It really helped me when I first began, and it still helps me sometimes. Stick around for that one. First things first, foot positioning. You wanna get your front foot in the middle of the board, back foot on the back tail, hanging off maybe a little bit. Step 2 is to get into position to crouch. So you're gonna lean down and put all of your weight over your back foot, remembering to center your hips as much as you can, but keep the pressure all on that back foot. Step 3 is to pop. Pretty straightforward, just slam the tail down as hard as you can. Step 4 is to jump. So as the tail reaches the ground, you want to slide your front foot up the board till it reaches around the nose, and then bring your back foot up to meet your front foot. Step 5 is to level out. Now this is the one that's probably the one that I see the most mistakes being made in. The leveling out process, where I see people's feet come together or the front foot just kind of reject the board, and I think that's maybe a little bit of a fear thing. Once your feet have entered into that flattened state, you kind of right to guide the board down onto the ground. Just keep your weight sort of centered over your hips as you can. Bend your knees like you would say if you were trying to stop on a trampoline, and just get ready to absorb that impact. And that's about it for the Ollie, really. My extra tip for the Ollie is do this off the board. So get off your board and practice jumping where you lift your front foot and then also lift the back foot to meet it and come down as one without the board. It sort of preps your legs to get used to coming down in one big force, and that's why you'll see skateboarders push up, they'll level out, and then you'll see it all come down in one motion. I think if you practice that, jumping, meeting your feet without the board, and then landing without the board, it helps sort of guide your body into what it feels like to come down in that position, in that sort of squatted square position. So yeah, that's my Ollie tutorial. I wasn't gonna beat around the bush with it and fill you with a video full of nonsense, but here's some skating anyway, because you know, that's what it's all about. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Peace.